take it all back. I just wanna make this thing last, but we're running out of time. We were doing alright, holding on, but I'm losing the fight. Could we run away? I know if we just hit ground, running, closing off all the world with no light coming in, bending before we break. Don't you know you and me, we can run away. You and me, we can run away. Run away, run away. You and me, we can run away. You and me, we can run away. You would never stay for someone that wasn't worth the wait. Counting down the days. I know when I'm moving onward, I just wanna trust in your word, but we're running out of time. We were doing alright, holding on, but I'm losing the fight. Could we run away? I know if we just hit ground, running, closing off all the world with no light coming in, bending before we break. Don't you know you and me, we can run away. You and me, we can run away. Run away, run away.
Hi all.
You and me, we can run away. You and me, we can run away.
Yo! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you may be in the world, welcome back to another Freestyle Friday. Today, we're going to be taking a little gander at Mr. BonerFPV's new version of the Tesseract. It has been attacked. We're going to get to check out the aftermath of the attack. This map should be online, I think, probably tomorrow or tonight. I think. We'll see.
Yo, wow.
Ben Blue, what's happening, brother? BonerFPV, my man. What's going on, dude? Alright. Let's get this bad boy loaded up. Okay. Let's see, this is all
Just
still set up
enjoying
good?
my vacation.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm glad you're enjoying your vacation, man. Okay. We're in it to win it, boys. Almost. We're almost in it to win it. We're getting there.
At BonerFPV, what do you do for a living?
I feel like we might get a hiccup from velocidrone. It's probably because I had it minimized.
Electrical engineer.
Alright, let's just cruise around. Oh my god. We gotta cruise around for a minute. Let's feel this out. Because I'm already noticing a lot of stuff is not lined up like it used to be. So we should probably take it all in. The buses have collapsed. Oh wow. I like this. Oh man, there's like a tiny little gap at the bottom
Cool.
there.
So all these maps are just in your own time at home?
Oh god. Ugh.
Yes, sir.
Alright, there it is. There's the hiccup we needed. Alright, you feeling better now, velocidrone? Are you alright now? Your frame's feeling better?
Respect.
I think they're okay now. Where's the gap at? Oh god, that's so... Look at that. Oof. That's the one I was trying to hit, but that is toit. Alright, anyways, moving on. The buses have fallen. There's an armored vehicle here. Oh gosh. Oh, poor guy. He didn't make it. He didn't make it. He died for his country. Oh, this is trippy. Oh man, that is really trippy.
Poor guy or evil bastard.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Get crispy, you evil bastards. Alright, moving on. We got this tower fell over. The ships have exploded. They're done for. All the panels have fallen. That looks pretty neat. Got our big old tank there. Pieces of this have been broken. Looks like something fell through it. Maybe it was the giant ass tank down on the ground. Some more broken pipes up here. Moving right along to the big old power thing, which has been explodified. This is so freaking cool looking. Just looking out over the room. What a mess. It must have been fun to just go through and just tear everything up that you did. Oh wait. Is there no exit? Okay, listen.
One big carnage.
Listen to me. Listen to me. We had a conversation about this. If you put pipes that are open on the top in a level, I'm gonna dive down it. Dang it. It's not open. You're good. You're good, man. I'm just messing with you. Missed opportunity for a dive, though. Just punch a hole through the bottom of
It was a unicorn that closed it.
It probably was a unicorn, evil bastards.
Damn those unicorns.
They're aggressive, man. Very violent and destructive. For being tiny little fluffy inflatable things, they cause a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Hey, wait, do we have a that's a lot of damage button?
No, that's a lot of damage.
There we go. We got him on tap, boys. whole girder grate system thing
So
here
cool.
has all been destroyed, torn apart. I love the little lava spots in the floor. Those are so cool looking. Just the rubble spot. Got some segmented circles up here now. They've all been fractalated by the destructive force of the unicorn. All right, we're going all over the place. Let's stay on target here. We gotta check the rest of this map out because I know I'm missing stuff. All right, we got another tanker down here. What else we got? Square dives have been. Oh man, yeah, these have been very broken. Was their little hideout? Was it up here before? Is it still around? I should have looked for that. I don't remember. Oh wait. Yeah, there it is. I was just too low. There we go. So they're tiny little helicopters on fire. Oh man, that's funny. And their bunks are on fire. Oh no. Somebody blew the bathroom up. There's a Crohn's patient around somewhere. I may have visited. Oh no!
It's their command base.
Yeah, their HQ. It's been obliterated. I love it. This plane, when you first notice it, you're like, whoa! Just a gigantic plane coming through the ceiling. Okay, we have no pilot, so the pilot made it out. Or maybe he was forcefully
Someone
ejected
or
through,
a bad MRE.
through the windshield. A bad MRE? Are there? Well, I guess there is some pretty good ones nowadays, huh? I was gonna say,
They
are there,
burned it to
are
hide
there
the
good
evidence.
ones? For your stomach, that is. Pretty sure those are designed to clog you up.
Hey everyone.
They burned it to hide the evidence. Okay. So they destroyed their own base. All right. This was that building that had all the intricacies in it. A lot of the intricacies are no longer in it. Looks like some of them are outside of it. Oh man, having these all diagonally is really cool. Like having them on a weird angle. Oh man, yeah. When you get into the center of it, you can't tell where the gravity is. Oh, that's wild. I like that. That's crazy, flying through a building that's on its side like that. Holy moly. Ugh. Almost. Oh, too high. Anywho. Alright, so yeah, this is all blown out.
Soon
God.
my new map
So
will be a
weird.
big challenge to fly.
Oh yeah, if it's the one we were talking about, I'm excited for that one. What up, Jacob? How you doing? Good morning, everyone, or afternoon, wherever you're at, or evening. Garrett, hello, sir. Hello, hello. Yeah, that next one should be cool. I think that one's a really good idea. It's going to be really hard to fly through, though, but I think that'll be fun. That'll like be a fun part of it.
One big map with a 100% disorientation feeling.
Yes. Yes. Every angle has to feel really confusing. That'll be so fun. A while ago, Mobility gates, if you guys have ever heard of those, Mobility gates. They're like little styrofoam gates that have LEDs running through them. They're nice.
Quick question, wanna buy bulk props but don't know where to get them from as bulk? Do you know a website?
For bulk props? No, I don't. I usually just like, you know, I think most places sell them in like where there's 2 sets in a bag. So I usually just buy like, you know, 8 or 9 bags. But yeah, oh god, it's so weird flying because it goes uphill. But when you're in here, you expect to be sitting this way, but that's wrong. That's why I'm drifting down. That's so disorienting. So like this is upright. Wow. Yeah. That is really disorienting when you get in there.
And the big news is, Polyworld will have open hatches soon after an update from velocidrone.
You just want to stay leaned with it. Yeah, the update. I left the update open in the background. I got a browser tab open though with it, so we can read through it. But yes, I did want to bring that up today at some point. Because that is sick. That means everybody's going to have a chance to fly these maps. You don't even need to get the combat pack. Oops. Oh, man.
That's great news. No need to get the battle pack. Oops. Combat.
The battle pack. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's what a bunch of other games call them, right? And you get like a monthly pass. Did you get the battle pass? You got to get those rare skins and items. Yeah. Whew. There was something I saw that looked, oh, there it is. I was across the room and I was like, why in the hell is there a bus all the way up there? But there, yeah, one of the buses made it all the way up here and got wedged.
I just call it the boner pack.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just calling it the boner pack. The boner pack will be available. Everyone gets a boner pack. A boner pack. Everybody gets a boner pack. Settle down.
Is the light bulb tower still intact with the clown at the top?
It kind of is.
Free boners.
Except the clown face has been replaced by unicorns. And there has been some fire added in some of the portions of the light. Looks like the rest of it, for the most part, still together though, including the tower. The actual like outside structure of it. Yeah, it's all still pretty together for the most part. A little fire up the middle, but
they are definitely evil, killing clown.
Yep. How dare they? Bastards.
Howdy ho.
Oh, howdy ho.
Those damn unicorns made a tunnel to enter this cube.
Jesus. What's up, brother? The damn unicorns. Oh yeah, I saw the tunnel. Where was it? I flew right past it and I forgot to drop down. There it is. I forgot to drop down and look at it. There we go. That's so cool looking. After getting used to flying the first map and just assuming, you know, like everywhere is just flat and then you see like there's little entrances that have been made. That's neat. Oh, he's in here cooking too. Really regretting his decisions. He didn't even make it all the way out. See that? Didn't even make it all the way out. He's got a floppy tank gun. What are you gonna do with that thing? Nothing. Poor guy. Floppy boner over there. Is that... It's like a double negative or what's it called? This thing looks nuts above us. Oh god. I smashed my head into it. Oh no, there's another thing above us. What is happening over there?
That tank needs a boner. Nothing smells better than some burned unicorns in the morn.
Man, that whole thing looks nuts to fly through too. We'll chill here for a second. Woo! Oh, crap. There it is. Ooh.
I've always wondered what the deal is with the name boner. Does it genuinely mean erection or does it mean something else in EU LOL?
No. I'm pretty sure just means what you think it means. I'm pretty sure. After getting to know the man a little bit, I think that was the intention. That was the goal. Oops.
FPS is way better now.
Yes, much better. Yeah, there was some spots earlier that were a little scary, where it would get a little hairy and a little laggy. But those are gone now. I haven't seen them yet. I haven't had like a significant drop. Whoa. Oh, get in there. No. I don't know how I squeezed out through that first gap. Alright, what else we got? We got some of our dives are still intact up here.
Are you flying a 5 now?
Yes. Yeah, I got a 5-inch. The Yakuza. It's my favorite.
The tracks are always most definitely worthy of the name LOL.
That's a fact.
Hashtag anti-map.
What? Oh, I feel like you wrote out what that means before and I just don't remember. Oh god. And now everybody can enjoy the boner track soon. All you gotta do is own velocidrone. You don't need the
Now
old
that's giving me a
combat
boner
pack anymore. That's what it is. Oops. Bumped our butt.
Which map is this?
This is the Tesseract apocalyptic version. So this was the cube I was flying last weekend, last Friday. I flew the Tesseract, which was this room just much cleaner. And this has just been destroyed now. Which is pretty fun. It keeps you on your toes for sure, because nothing's symmetrical anymore, really. or lined up where it used to be. Everything's kind of all over the place. But that's fun. Sometimes. Sometimes it's aggravating. Are there... Hey, Boner, are their bodies just like all mashed together in the ceiling? Or is that like actually the white disc under there still? Oh god. What's making up the white background behind them? Are they just one big unit of unicorn now? Unicorn unit?
That's a white disc.
Okay, never mind then. Not as cool. Get up there. Oh god. We made it. What's the problem? Oh, my bad. I don't even have sticks on. I know some people have sent me or left comments like after a stream on the VOD asking for me to turn them on because I don't know why I always forget. I know a lot of people like to look at them to figure out what I'm doing for certain things. I just can't remember to leave them on. I wish that was just an option, like you could just turn on in the settings of the sim, and you didn't have to do it every single time. Do they have that? That's a BonerFPV question if I've ever heard it.
I think those unicorns were jealous about the beauty of this map.
Probably. That's why they needed to destroy something beautiful. That whole Fight Club thing. It looks nuts in here though, I love it. That looks so cool. This building, I think the only problem is some of this stuff I'm going to avoid. Because once you get in here and you turn sideways, like this is so disorienting. Because you want you think the floor is, you know, should be here. But it's tilted. So it's like a Jamiroquai video. Do you guys remember that video from the 90s? Virtual Insanity, is that what it was called? Or yeah, was that what it was called? I think that was what it was called. He wore like a big silly hat and the room kept tilting on its side and moving. That's what it feels like.
Has anyone ever seen a real-life race where they put some planes at an angle to disorient the pilots?
I don't think I have, no. But that sounds...
Yes, that was the name.
That sounds really neat, though. Yeah, that video was sick. I don't really remember how the song went, but I do remember the video being cool when I was a kid, like watching it on TV, like, wow, how are they doing that? How are they moving things? The floor's moving. Huh. Yeah, frames have been pretty good though, Mr. Bonner. I feel like we've been locked right around 60. We may have dipped here and there, but... Oh no, it says min-max is 60.
Seems like it would almost literally add another dimension to a race.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like it definitely would. It would make so many people mad. It would piss so many people off. Oh, a little close. A little close. Yeah, they're solid. Not going anywhere now. Whatever you changed from the first version you sent me is way better, frame-wise. Yeah, all these like some things are diagonal, some things are
Velo
straight up
does
and
not
down.
have the option to get the stick movement continuous in sight.
Oh, that's lame. They need to add that. How easy of an option is that? Just stick overlay on, and then Bob's your uncle. That's it. We're all done. Oh god, it's cramped over here. What's going on? Oh, this is on its side too. That's disorienting. There's so many parts of this map where if you lose your bearings for a second. Like this one where you gotta kind of be throttling forward. This one, I think, probably screws me up the most because this one is on its side, but then there's one right next to it that's right side up. So if you start flipping around and getting all upside down and crazy in between these, you look at the wrong one for a second and think that it's the right way up, you're done for. I like that challenge though. I think that's a good idea for a map that like just everything is just disorienting to do for a race. That would be fun. Do like an obstacle where you get into a tunnel or something like that, and the floor seems like it's kind of halfway up the wall. Have
If
it
you
switch
fly this
halfway
map
through.
drunk, you will get seasick and vomit, I think.
Probably, yeah. Probably. Oh god. I wish the springs reacted better in these gimbals. I can't get that same snap like I got with my the factory gimbals in the T-Lite. These are like the springs are too good almost. I need crappier springs to get the better flick. Oops. Cut it a little tight.
Jimbles.
Oh,
Can you order
Jimbles.
just a set of looser springs?
That's a good question. I don't know. I feel like with the AGO ones, in due time, they're going to put out a whole bunch of stuff for them just because they're going to get popular. They kind of already are.
Jimbles, yum yum yum. Jimbles, gimme some.
Old Jimbles.
I fly the loosest springs possible. A space station gravity option would be awesome where the gravity slowly randomly changed Duricidion on you. I got more
Ooh,
snap
yeah,
to
that's
my
a good idea.
movements when I upgraded to a Go 1 on my TX16S.
Snapped my movements when I upgraded to AGO ones on your TX16S. Yeah, there's something about the factory ones that came in the T-Lite that just felt so good, and the AGO ones, they don't feel bad. They're just like they're like too good. They're too smooth, and I can't get like those really hard snaps like I normally get with the other one. But it is what it is. I'll get used to it. We adapt. Yeah, I feel like looser springs would be a good idea though. Maybe these just feel like they're just too good.
Can you use the springs from your previous Jimbles?
Nah, I doubt it. The internals are pretty different on the two. I could check, but
Almost 1000 HR on mine, so they're kinda janky now.
oh wow, good lord. Yeah, I haven't. I just put the AGO ones in this radio a couple weeks ago, the mini AGO ones, and I put the mini AGO ones in my daily flyer, which is over there, like a week later or something like that. It's like a week between the switch. I was trying to fly both. Like during the day, I was using my actual radio for flying outside and stuff with the normal factory gimbals, and then at night
AG01 sticks shorter than the standard HAL gimbals?
Trying to get used to the other ones. And like flipping back and forth between the two every day was so annoying.
Yep.
No. That's a cool spot to do it, but is this... I can't tell if this is on its side or not. I get so disoriented upside down in this map now. I mean, it was bad before, just because the whole thing's enclosed. So if you get upside down and you're in a weird spot, especially like in proximity in this map, it's really hard to just tell how to get back to where you were. But now with things like things like this, and those other big buildings on their side.
For the Zorro and also the TX16S. Since it's all interchangeable, the other springs might fit the new gimbals.
Okay. The AG16 shorter than the standard Hall gimbals. I'm not sure. I feel like they're close. I changed thumbsticks too, though, like at the same time as the gimbals, so the thumbsticks could be sit a little higher on the threads, or who knows. I put them next to each other. I should do that. I haven't yet. I was just so excited to fly them. I like chucked the other ones off to the side. Like, get out of here. They're so squeaky. I was so ready to get rid of them. I saw somebody mention that in our most recent video that I put up, where they said the new gimbals sound good, or gimbals sound quiet. Yeah, because the other ones were rickety. Rickety crickets. Woo! Oh God. This is all interchangeable. Might fit the new gimbals. Do you think the what was I gonna say? There's a piece that I had to cut off. That's what I was gonna say. I'm wondering if that's gonna matter, because there's a piece of the AG01s, the mini AG01s, you have to cut off when you put them in a T-light, because they don't fit exactly in a T-light. You gotta do a little customizing, we'll call it, to get it to fit. So I'm wondering if that changes anything too. But I might look into those springs, the looser ones, for the mini AG01s. If they're a thing, might as well. Let's see what else we got going on over yonder. I feel like I didn't really go through this spot very much. Oh, this was, okay, yeah, this was standing up before. Alright, I was trying to remember what the hell, what is that? I got it now, I remember. That's kind of neat. Ugh. A little tight at the top.
Sorry, I mixed up the Zorro and Tango, but TX16S has both original springs and softer ones as a loose part to buy.
Okay. Okay.
Morning, people.
I'll check it out. I'll look into it. Poodle Hawk, what's happening? WB. I like this spot. I liked this spot before with all the squares, those little like girder thingies, the squares that they were all making before. I thought was fun. Now that they're all broken up, I feel like it's even more
Actually,
fun.
the TX16 includes a pack of loose springs in the box.
Oh.
Good morning, heads from Breezy KC.
No shit.
I installed the AG01 on my Zorro.
Nice.
They're sweet. I don't think they are necessary, but they are nice.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like it's like, you know, putting fancy wheels on a car. Kind of. They do handle better than the other wheels. They look pretty, but, you know, the car rolled just fine beforehand. Just rolling a little more in style now.
Hello all.
Oh man, this map is sick. I'm gonna end up flying this again tonight, probably. It won't be on stream. We'll have a lobby open though, so people can fly it if y'all want to try it out. And then again, tomorrow night we'll be on stream to hang out and fly this a little more, and that will also have a public lobby open. If you can't make it tonight, you can always do it tomorrow night. But when do you think you're gonna drop the map Boner tomorrow? Your time? As per usual, or what? It's that so I figured out what it was,
now.
and it's because the springs are so good that I can't get it to happen. Is my old radio, if I let go of the pitch, and right there, the pitch would flick itself, like it would like kind of flick back to center. And these springs are so good,
It's
it
4
doesn't
clicks
really
away.
do that. It just holds its position really well. So even if I let it go, it just goes right back to center and just stays there. Damn it! I need you to do the little flicky thing. You can do it now. It's 4 clicks away. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, whenever. I was just curious just to ask for when, if anyone asks, because that's usually a common thing on Friday morning. Holy mama. Get it together. Too high, too high. Chill out. Oh. This little fella. What are you doing? He just sat here and watched the whole thing happen. Now he's just sitting here in shock still.
I'm tempted to get rid of the springs and center return entirely.
To get rid of the springs and the center return
The
entirely.
one's white cord on my Meteor 75
I mean,
is ripped
yeah, if
from
you're
the
already
connector
flying
socket.
the
I
loosest
fix
springs
it
you
with
possibly
using electric duct tape.
Just take it on out of there, see what happens. The one that's white cord on my Meteor 75 is ripped.
I was wondering if
From
soldering
the
is the
connector
best
socket.
fix.
Fix it with using electrical duct tape. Yeah, soldering is always going to be the best fix. For consistency reasons and probably for safety reasons too. But yeah, you're gonna want to either replace the pigtail with solder on a new one, which they're only a couple bucks, or if you don't feel like waiting, you can solder it back on yourself. Really, just pull the heat shrink off and solder it back on to the plug, and make sure to put some new heat shrink around it or some liquid electrical tape or something that'll hold on there well, just so you don't get any random cutouts while you're flying or any fires or any. I doubt you'll get a fire, but
Nick had a video where he showed his sticks and just holding up the controller the throttle dropped down. Very loose sticks.
no kidding. Yeah, look at this. I can't even get my throttle to move. My pitch and roll is going nuts. You can see them on the screen. Yeah, my throttle is insanely tight. tension for it. I don't mind the tension on the throttle. I actually kind of like it and prefer it. But on
G-day
the
to you, sir.
on the pitch and the roll, I really would like it to be looser than it is, even though it's pretty loose as is. Oops.
I just made this map official.
Oh,
if
good
you
day
can't
to you,
find
sir.
it, restart velocidrone a couple of times and it's there.
Okay, nice. Alright, so yeah, if you own the combat pack, which is changing soon, you won't have to own it soon here. But if you own the combat pack for now, and you want to fly this map, there you have it. It is available. Make sure to restart your sim, and you can even hit the little check for updates thing sometimes, and that'll get it to do its thing.
I'd love to fly it, but it's not high contrasty enough for me to fly.
I feel you. He's got a bunch of good maps, TBH. This is a tip of the iceberg for Mr. BonerFPV's custom maps that he makes.
You can change the color settings in the bottom right. Just had a 5-incher Saiyans bang tornado on a tiny hoop is impossible. Defend our tiny hooper's honor and prove him wrong.
Wait. First you gotta tell me what the hell is a Sabang tornado?
I love velocidrone for rainy or windy days.
I don't know that I've heard
or
of
when
that.
I just don't feel like fixing something the next day.
Oh, Snickle Fritz. I guess we could turn the
Thinks the finger bangers say.
graphics up.
At heads, why do you use a separate radio for the sim so you don't wear down the gimbals so much?
You got it.
Or just had an extra so decided to use it?
No, first answer. Yeah, I fly in real life. I need that radio to be like good all the time, and having it plugged into the sim all the time, I was doing I was doing way too many hours a day on the same set of gimbals and just burning through them fast, or
I've done the
aging out
shebang
my
tornado
radios
with
too
the
fast.
Fractal 75.
I went
I'll
through
try
a lot of
again to
X
get
lights
DVR of
before I
it.
switched to the T
That
lights,
dude is wrong.
because man, the T lights are way cheaper than the X lights, so getting used to those saves me about, like, I don't know, $150 every time I need to get a radio. So yeah, I just bought two of them because I was like, what are these, like $60? I'll get two of them instead of ordering another X light for $240 or whatever it is now. I just ordered two of these. Just keep one for the sim and a backup,
you snap
technically.
back but keep rolling while going backwards, and keep rolling, slowing, reversing directions to go back to where you started. So like a snapback or juicy flick into a corkscrew rewind.
I have to see DVR of it.
Good
Or
to know,
whatever, yeah.
thanks.
I've done the shebang tornado with the Fractal 75. Yeah, I was gonna say most whoops are very capable these days, but a lot of people don't realize that, I don't think, because they flew whoops like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and they're like, man, these things are trash. And now when you tell them like, oh, whoops are dope, they're like, nah, I flew one year and a half ago, 2 years ago, it sucked. Whoops definitely made a big leap, even just in my short time in the hobby. I've noticed a big difference in products coming out for whoops and all that.
Poodlehawk, if you do it, send me a clip. I'll pull a few together and show off our skills.
Yeah, let me just see how it's supposed to be done. I'm really bad at like reading instructions. I'm really good at when people show me something, you know. But I'll figure it out, and I'll send you some DVR of it too. I was going out to fly today anyways. I got some batteries upstairs charging. If you missed Wednesday night stream, I was flying the Fractal 75 around the basement,
I
just
fly everything like it's
making
hoop
sure
size.
the new Quicksilver
Never had a hoop. I'm waiting for my shop to stock on
Quicksilver
the higher
flash that I
KV
did was
motors.
good. And I ran one of those new Dogcom BT 2.0 batteries. I ran one down to like 2.5 volts. And then charged it back up and flew it for 4.5 minutes. That thing is, those cells are pretty decent so far. I've been torturing them, and they've all been holding up really well. I haven't lost any yet out of the 20 that I ordered. I've cycled all of them probably like 10 times each by now, and some of them way more than that. But yeah, they're hanging in there pretty strong, and I've been not cycling them properly. Like, I've just been purposely tearing them up a little bit, see if I can get them to fail or puff, or, you know, see where the limit is. Do that good old-fashioned Babito torture testing. Smash it into the wall a few times. I feel like I got really bad frames up there. I'm not sure if that was the simulator or just me. Am I just getting bad frames in general right now? What's going on here? I saw a -1 for a second. How dare you?
I'll insta you this link too, but Headmaster did a tutorial vid on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
And Shawnee D absolutely.
That'd be helpful.
I'll try this weekend.
Headmaster's a G. Oops.
Sweet.
I did put the quality all the way up, so maybe that's why I got a little frame drop there. May have been around a lot of moving things, a lot of these little fire dealies. This is a nice map, buddy. I like this one. I'm a big fan of mysterious cubes. I like Portal, and you know, there's the companion cube lore. Big fan of that. Big fan of you know, old Mario, hunting cubes, hunting big bricks. That's what I do. So this is right up my alley. I like giant cube maps. That's where it's at. Oh god. Gotta go by, see our little floppy friend over here. Poor guy.
What's your favorite Polyworld map?
Oof. That's a tough call. I don't know that I have one favorite. That's a really hard call because there's so many. I forget about some, and then when I'm reminded of them, I'm like, oh yeah, that one was awesome too. So yeah, I would have to sit and think about that for a bit and like go through and fly
maybe Boner
them.
should work on a Mario-inspired map next. I ordered the Fractal 75 from WebAid. Didn't want to wait a month by ordering from Fractal Direct. I like all Boner's maps. I've been going through them slowly.
Just for future reference, FPV Trucker, first off, congrats on the frame. You're going to love it. But usually, Fractal gets stuff to me. I'm in Maryland, so I don't, you know, it might be a little different.
That's a cool idea.
But usually, Fractal gets things to me within 2 weeks from where he's at. Just for future reference, if you ever need anything from him. It actually doesn't take as long as most of the other places I order from overseas. He's usually pretty on point with his shipping. I don't know what shipping service he uses, but it's good. The only thing I don't like is I think you have to sign for it.
Direct from Fractal takes me a couple weeks. Super Mario map, it's on the list.
Nice. Oh, bro, Keen's gonna lose his mind if he finds out you're doing a Mario map. That was the whole reason I got that tattoo the other day. The Luigi tattoo. That's like his favorite video game character. If he
Do
finds
your
out you're
rates
doing a
ever
Mario,
feel
oh
uneven
boy.
in the sim? I feel like mid-stick is totally off from how it feels IRL.
I think I've gotten so used to the both like flying IRL and in the sim that there might actually be a difference. I just don't feel it anymore. Like it's almost like I expect it, you know, from the sim. I'm not sure though. Not that jumps out at me. No, but I'm not saying that it's not a thing. Oh, I'm getting bad frame drops over here. Let's turn the quality back down. I do have it on like the highest quality possible for no reason. It's like running Minecraft on 4K. Is it necessary? Oh god. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
4K and ray tracing, HYHY.
Yes. It's necessary. It's where it's at. Oh god.
Mario map would blow up, especially if you did a race course that was linear over blocks and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All the like mid-30 nerds that are in the hobby and younger would be all over it. Oh god. Alright. That's way easier to do in a whoop. I forgot. I'm not thinking about like forward travel on a 5-inch.
Would HGLRC ELS 0802 25,000 kV motors be good for a Fractal 75?
That is
I
exactly
could get my
what I
girlfriend
fly.
to play the sim if there was a Mario map.
That's what I fly on mine. They are hard to find. I have 8 left. 2 sets. And I have 2 sets that
My
are...
kids are crazy
you know,
about Super Mario.
currently
They can
being
help
used.
me building.
But... yeah.
Hell yet. Not often that I'm up for these.
Not easy to
Hello,
come
loopers.
by, I mean. Those Aeolus motors. But yeah, if you can get the 0802 25,000 KVs,
My
they're
ELS
Unibells.
motors keep squealing and losing power.
They got a
after
nice
like
black
40
gloss
packs.
finish on them. They're real
Uneasy
pretty
face.
looking.
Great, thanks.
They've been really
I'm
solid
ordering
so
some
far.
now and will buy a Fractal
I got them
75
on
frame.
both of my setups, both my fractals. Actually, the new toothpick I'm working on, which, yeah, you can't tell what's in there. I just can't show you what's in it
I
yet.
have
But
a
the
set
motors I'm running on it, these are
0802/22K
Aeolus motors as well.
Are they cool for the Fractal 75?
They're just larger Aeolus motors. I think those are 1202.5. Pretty sure those are 1202.5. Aeolus motors keep squealing and losing power after like 40 packs. Oh, that's not good. I haven't had that issue yet. Yeah. I don't know. I've had these for a few months.
What props should I use?
Since I did the video on them, I've had them on my Fractal. So that's been, I don't know, however long that was. I was wearing
showed a clip of a new trick during a stream on RayScout.
I was wearing winter
Cinnamon
clothes.
roll
So
at 1 hour
you
and
know.
23 minutes in the stream.
It had to
from
have been a little
August
while ago.
13th. You'll have to call it Ferio and do a G, and they'll be HVAC techs instead of plumbers, ducks, so you don't get copyright slapped.
Oh, I know
Haha.
about the cinnamon roll. I know about it. I'm hip. I'm hip. I know the inventor.
RDQ has some ELS in stock.
What prop should I use? I use the Gemfan biblades, the 40 millimeters, 1 millimeter shaft. They do have 1.5 millimeter shaft though. If you end up getting like the RS 0802s from Happy Model, those are 1.5 millimeter shaft. They're 22,000 kV though, I believe, or 20,000. Not bad motors, just not my favorite. I like a little more pep in my step. I like the 25,000 kV. But yeah, the Aeolus so far, those have been good for me. EDOC has not had great luck with them, but yeah, it's, you know, different use cases, I'm sure, and
Cinnamon rolls are delicious.
it happens.
I got ox plums and ptevks addicted.
Cinnamon rolls are delicious. I got ox plume and Peter X addicted. Nice. Oh, do they really?
I didn't enjoy the Ars motors.
How dare you? I didn't like them either, but it's just I don't like like the lower 20,000 kV motors anymore. They just don't do it for
I
me.
think they don't handle being at full throttle as long as I fly them. Happy model motors handle it better.
Like the constant beating on them. Yeah, I don't do a whole lot of full throttle flying. That's one thing that's a big difference between you and me, I guess. Is I'm not really full throttle often. If I am, it's like, you know, short burst.
E-Doc.
Whereas E-Doc is just flooring it the whole time because he's a speed demon. Even in his freestyle, old 46 degree freestyle or whatever he runs.
So you oil your motors?
I don't. No, I never have.
Dude,
Not even once. I
I'm
should.
not the most aggressive pilot. 22K
But
is
I
what
don't.
I have. I freestyle at 35 degrees on a hoop.
35 degrees on a whoop? How long do you fly for? Like a minute and a half? Good lord. That's not freestyle. That's like anxiety style. 35 degrees. What's the hurry?
At Sean
Where's the
D,
fire?
are you the inventor?
No rush, brother. Yes, he is, by the way. I should have said that. I was trying to be cheeky because he was talking in chat. But I guess it didn't translate. My bad.
Haha, people always say what batteries are you using that only last like 90 seconds before sagging out. That's just my style, lol.
Yeah, bro. God dang. Is it really 90 seconds? I was just kidding about a minute and a half flight times, but yeah, I was gonna say that might be the difference too, is that when I go out to freestyle like in my front yard on a windy day and I'm fighting the wind and
I'll
I'm
take
out there
credit
ripping.
for the name and definition, but I'm sure others did it before I did.
Man, I'll probably get 3.5, 4 minutes. Usually. Unless I'm trying to do something crazy. But yeah, fighting the wind. If I'm freestyling inside, like in my garage, I can usually get 4 to 4.5 minutes out of those. I'm gonna hit that Maddie flip through there, through that tiny little gap. It's gonna happen. Not this time though. This time we're gonna miss it. See? Tell me. I'll take credit for the name and definition, but oh, stop it. You
Is
stop
there a
it.
time
Everybody's
you're
done
not
everything.
trying something crazy?
Just take the credit and move on, okay? Mr. Modest Shawnee D over there. Shawnee Delight. Chill. Is there a time you're not trying something crazy? Me?
Soon the Houston night spot that E-Doc asked for will be built. That's a
I don't do
cool
anything
spot
crazy.
with parking garage.
That's not me.
At Shawnee D, props to
You must be watching somebody else.
Smiley face.
I don't fly crazy. I don't do crazy things. It's not me. I'm just tame flying, man. We're just hanging out. We're just chilling when we're flying. We're not going nuts out front. What if I hurt somebody and I hit him? What if I hit him with my whoop? I could kill someone.
There's going to be a bunch of excited people when
Can you
the night
imagine?
spot exists in
Just
velocidrone.
walking down the sidewalk and you get murked by a whoop. First person ever. Just to hit you in the right spot. In that judo pressure spot. Just dead. Embarrassing way to go. It's like if you got murdered by a squirrel or something. Soon the Houston night spot that E-Dog asked for will be built. That's a
I
cool
think
spot.
it'll be
with
ready
parking
within 2
garage.
weeks.
Oh, okay, nice. Hey, like everything else in FPV. Hashtag 2 weeks.
That is really getting your ass hooped.
Although she says hooped. Hooped. There's going to be a bunch of excited people when the night spot exists in velocidrone. Yeah, I bet. Velocidrone's got a lot of cool stuff coming up here in the future. Like, for those of you just joining, if you didn't hear, soon you won't need to own the combat pack to fly all of these wonderful boner maps, because Polyworld and Dynamic Polyworld are going to be added to like the baseline maps for the game. So all of these will then be available to you. So if you were holding out on the combat pack, congratulations. I think you may have saved yourself $4.99, and you'll get them for freezies when they drop in the game. I keep getting stuck on this bridge. There's something about this bridge I like a lot. I don't know what it is, but we gotta move on. We gotta explore. Oh, get in there.
Is that lift-off micro drones?
Is this? No, this is not lift-off micro drones. Oh, thank you. A little frappe. What? Appreciate that. How was yoga? Excellent. Excellent. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
I had
Thanks.
someone walking past my house
Bye.
call the cops on me. Said, this guy
Starbucks.
almost took my head
Hey.
off. Police officer shows up and gave me a hard time until I handed him my 65mm hoop.
Tastes a little funny. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, no, this is velocidrone, not lift-off micro drones. So this is a 5-inch quad I'm flying as well. I actually despise freestyling the whoops in velocidrone. I do not think they're good for freestyle.
The new Weba gates are up for pre-order.
I had someone walking past my house call the cops on me. Almost took my head off. Oh my god. Dude. That's Karen's mom. You know? That's like really bad. Jesus. For a whoop. Can you imagine? Being the cop to show up to that call? Be like, hey, some lady said you were flying some blender through the air and almost killed her? And you take out a little like Meteor 65. Like, yeah, it was this. God. How embarrassing.
I have doorbell cam footage of it somewhere.
Oh, that would be epic to watch one day. That would be amazing. The new Weebly gates are up for pre-order. Is that the one with the triangle gate? Pre-order. Does it say when he's shipping? Also?
Now that's a treat from the missus.
By the way.
Also with strawberry kisses.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly, you got it, brother.
Yeah, 4 different shapes.
Equipped with strawberry kisses. That's right. That's right. This is a man's grande caramel frappe. Don't you forget it. And there's a giant hole in the straw right at the top. That's kind of sus. I don't know if I trust that. It's like a weird cut down the middle of the straw and the plastic's all bent over. Yeah, 4 different shapes? Okay, yeah, I remember looking at them. Does he say when he's gonna get them and ship them?
I've been very fortunate at my home, but parks seem to have Karens in the bushes waiting for me to fly sometimes.
I'm really lucky where I live. You know, people ride like ATVs and stuff over to the park and like rip golf carts around in the snow and stuff like that. Like, people don't care too much about
No ship
having
date
fun up
yet.
here. All right, thank you, Edot. There's nobody really cares about when I fly. I fly my 5-inch up front.
Do
There's
you prefer
videos
your
of me flying my
T-Life
5-inch
over a
up front,
full-size radio?
just ripping.
Considering
And
the switch from a TX16S as I
my
struggle
neighbors
to get
usually come
full
outside just to
deflection of the
watch to
gimbals
see what I'm
even with
doing.
them on minimum travel.
but then
The
nobody
straw
ever
that
has
sucks,
cared.
Isn't that the intention of it? Crackheads get confused
A
when
straw
I
that
fly.
sucks. Shut up. Crackheads get confused when I fly. None of these guys were crackheads, but I did make the joke the other night. I was at the tattoo shop, and I was flying my Fractal 75 around there. It's my buddy's shop. He owns it, so I was asking him if is it all right if I just toot around the shop. I was waiting for him to set up some stuff.
Most people love watching these things in the air.
And I flew into one of the booths, and there was a dude in there getting tattooed. And he, both of them looked, him and the guy doing the tattoo didn't really, know that what I was doing. But I, just zipped through the booth really fast because I realized there was people in there. I was like, oh, shit. So I just, kept going.
Flying FPV,
but I was like, one of those dudes has to have been like, what the hell? Was that a bird? We just flew through here. And I just hauled ass through the booth real quick, and I was like, oh, God, there's people in there. I just kept going. I didn't want to screw him up while he's in the middle of getting permanent art put on his body. Like, oh, sorry, bro. I was just trying to play with my toy. My bad. I screwed up your permanent tattoo. Whoops. Get over it, bro. Life's not so serious. I almost crashed my Whoop. Can you imagine? I'd have to buy a new frame. It's a legal requirement to have a spotter while flying FPV, but downtown here, you have a spotter so you don't get shivved while flying. Oh, boy.
I've had some really crappy situations with Karen.
I was gonna say, yeah, most people do like
Someone
watching me fly. They'll just sit there and
me. Police took my controller.
I'll be in the middle of flying,
stolen,
and you'll see
all while on gigs
the person
and wearing a high-vis vest,
walk past you, and then you see them slow down, and they're kind of, you see them looking ahead, you see them looking at you and looking ahead, looking at your drone and looking back at you. And you're like, oh, he's gonna ask some questions. But that's all they ever do. They only just ever ask questions, and then they leave me alone. A lot of them fly as well. I
don't know if upset is the word.
I have a video.
Out of their mind and really unpredictable is how people get.
I'll find it. It's on my personal YouTube somewhere.
So people can see if they want.
But I was flying out front of my house here when I first moved in, and there was a DJI quad that was just hovering above my house, and I could hear it just kind of sitting there. I was changing batteries. And I heard it for a second because it changed position. I heard the props make a little different sound. And I never actually got a look at it. I couldn't figure out exactly where it was. The sun was just starting to go down. But I was recording on, I think, a GoPro I had sitting on the car or something like that. Because I was trying to record the sound of the motors I was trying for the video. And you can hear, I think you can hear in the video, you can hear it buzzing above me. I never figured out who it was. They never came over and said anything. That was a year and a half ago. And they never said anything. So creepy. It's stuff like that's kind of weird to me. If you're going to spy on me, that's weird. But if you want to come hang out and talk about quads and stuff, I'm down. Or go fly somewhere. I'm also down for that. But if you want to hover above my house and take pictures of me, that's kind of weird. Or hover above my house and watch me.
But I will see it next week when
watch
I
me
get
fly,
back from vacation.
Fly my Whoop.
My daughter can't wait to fly
from
the
up in the
hoop
sky.
And wear your shirt. DVR will be made and sent to you.
Excellent.
Sweet just scored
I
8 of the HGLRC 25K motors in a Diamond F4 ELRS board. Thanks for the info. E-Doc forgot to mention he takes his pants off to fly.
Yeah, that's pretty frowned upon out there. You got to watch that. I've had some really crappy situations with Karens. Someone threw a hard hat at me. Jesus Christ. Police took my controller and backpack was stolen. God damn. Was that all at the same gig? No, at different gigs. And having a high-vis vest on. God. Hey, some people, man. Some people. I went to help my buddy out. He has a roofing company, and they just were starting out, so I offered to go fly my Cinewhoop around while his guys were on the roof working, and OSHA showed up out of nowhere. We were on the side of the road at a church, and they were just, dudes are up on the roof doing their thing, and then this dude just pulls over in a pickup truck, and he was like, hey, I'm from OSHA, and those guys can't be up there without a harness or something. They were missing a part of their harness they needed, and he was like, you need this type of harness, and they have this kind. I was like, you were just driving by? He's like, yeah, I was on my way to work. Do you have nothing better to do? You're not even on the clock yet? But there's video of me flying my tiny Whoop around while the guy from OSHA was yelling at all the roofers. So they're all in a huddle, and I kept flying up behind the OSHA guy, my Whoop and creeping over his shoulder and stuff, making all the guys laugh. But yeah, I've only ever seen that happen on a job. Everything else has always been smooth. But that sucks to have that many things happen. That's crazy. I don't know if upset is the word, but cranked out of their mind. Don't you live in Canada? I thought you guys are friendly and just like ride moose around. Meese? Is it meese or moose? Moose eye? Moosies? Carry cheapy eBay goggles. Yeah, I keep my my old Skyzone 02 X's on me for that exact reason. When I was at the tattoo shop, I had it with me, so I was taking some of the dudes that were hanging out in the shop, my buddies' friends and the artists that work there, I was letting them watch while I was flying around. Your package has arrived, buddy. Okay, cool. Yeah, dude, I'm excited for her to try out the whoop and everything. You have to let me know. And you have a t-shirt in there as well, mister. Also, I sent 2 shells. We'll talk about that whenever you get home. But yeah, enjoy your vacation. We'll deal with that. It makes through the leg straights easier. Well, yeah, when you take your pants off, for sure. I have to buy pants for my quadriceps. So they're always loose around the rest of my leg. Your quads are pretty gnarly. There's an opiate crisis here too. Well, there's an opiate crisis kind of everywhere right now, isn't there? Isn't that kind of just like the thing? D-Gen's always got finger up the nose. That's nothing new. D-Gen's from upcountry. That movie you just made with your straw looks a bit weird. Hey man, relax, okay? Okay. Stop it.
Shiv City with your pants down.
Alright, I'll let
It
this
makes
play
through
now.
the legs tricks easier. I have to buy pants for my quadriceps so they're always loose around the rest of my leg. There's an opiate crisis here too. Deegans from upcountry. That move you just made with your straw looks
Deegans
a
from
bit weird.
upcountry, by the
You
way.
don't see it, but you can hear it.
Deegans stole
Just
my
ordered
gimbals.
a 5-piece set of ELA's 25K motors for the Fractal 75 on the way.
Nice.
Huge quadriceps is a side
Excellent.
effect of being able to squat double my body weight P.
My quads are pretty gnarly too, but I don't know why. They always have been. I fought a lot when I was a
Wow,
kid. I
Robot
kickboxed,
Lady took
and
a while for those comments.
I paused her so I could
My
read
ELA's
and actually process my brain.
25,000 not as strong as my Zeus juices.
That's why I unpaused her, and now she's just diarrhea of the mouth. Not as strong as my Zeus juices. The Zeus juices. I don't know that I ever flew the Zeus juices. I'm pretty sure those are tiny whoops, right? Which is confusing because HGLRC makes something called Zeus as well.
Why?
Not motors, though, I don't think. Why? Huh? What? I don't know. Oh, banana sandwich. I was like second one from the bottom. Timing's all off. Oh man, I didn't realize we were next to something.
I would agree with Eric Miner, they're not as powerful but they have better low throttle control. Sheet music, so boring.
Sheet music? Is that... what? Oh god! Keep it together here. Excuse me? Unplayable. I'm uninstalling it. That's it. Never flying another boner map again. I'm over it. Why can't I go through that? Dang it. velocidrone. You're killing me.
Though I haven't done formal testing, but the Neutron plaids to me feel like they'd win a hoop drag race, but they take too long to change speeds for my taste.
I agree, actually. I tried the plaids. I didn't like them for freestyle either.
25,000 flies weird.
They felt kind of like
invisible glass window.
Not
Those
slow.
crane parts have no atches.
Not slow,
I
but
already said that to Ashley Davis.
yeah, it's hard. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but yeah, I know what you mean. You already mentioned that to Ashley? All right. Yeah, okay. They need to, because come on now. 5-inch claw could definitely just skim right through that bad boy. No problem. I love all the
What
diagonal
motors
things,
are the
man.
best right now?
So much fun.
Plaids are like playing Donkey Kong in Mario Kart, lots of top speed but not as much control.
Yes, there you go. That's a great way to put it. They definitely feel that way. They feel kind of dumpy to me. What motors are the best? Right? It all depends. It depends on what you're flying. If you're flying 75 millimeter or 65, it depends on if you're racing, what size batteries you like to run, what kind of props you prefer. There's all different types of combos of good motors right now that are out. It just depends on what you're looking for. I feel like happy models are pretty readily available and good.
They killed my batteries and just never felt right.
Tiny
on the
whoop
fractal.
motors are good, but they're hard to come by.
75 Freestyle 400.
Same with HGLRC. I put them just below tiny whoop, but they're hard to come by again. Now they are. They used to be easier to come by, but well, apparently you can still get them in the U.S., which that might change by the time I get off stream, because I may grab all those. Sorry, I apologize now if I do end up grabbing all of them. You snooze, you lose. I'm giving you time now. You know that I'm going for them. Okay.
No T-Dogs testing has 0702 23,000 kV happy model motors are the best. But there's a caveat that you need to keep your craft AUW under 25G to get those results.
Ah, I see. Okay.
LMAO, glad I grabbed 8 motors already.
Yeah, you better be. Because I'm going to get the rest of them. I still love freestyle on those. I've tried. I have so many motors outside in my garage for freestyle stuff. Like so many that I've tried.
Now 0802 feels sluggish.
And yeah, I just the Aeolus has just been so good.
23,000 on 75 millimeters.
And reliable. I beat them up really hard, and they've been reliable. I've been flying the same set on my fractal since I did that video. Let me just look up the video. It's literally on my other computer, just staring at me. Not that difficult to go look. I'm just being a me. Okay, when did we do?
The surprising thing to me was that 23,000 kV ones outperformed the 26,000 kV ones, though more kV would be better, but apparently not.
I did this in January, so I've had those motors running since January. Jesus, I did not think it had been that. I thought I put them on in like April, but I did the video for the HGLRC 25,000 kVA Aeolus motors in January. So holy. All right, so yeah, I've been running those for the better half of a year, and I fly my whoop every day. Now, mind you, I did have a few weeks where I had other motors on that same setup because I was trying them out for videos or whatever. So there was some time off, but mainly any freestyling stuff I did that wasn't a review was with those motors. That same set too. I just put my backup set, or one of my backup sets, on the backup whoop. Wherever I was getting bad frames before, Boner, they're gone now, so I haven't been able to find them again, at least. I think it was probably just because I had all the settings all the way up. And velocidrone really doesn't need that. All right. We're stopping at Haunted House. I don't want to listen to this song.
I think battery sag starts to play a critical role once you get up past 20k kV. If you don't have a big enough battery, 26k will just sag out and suck compared to 20k. The inflatable unicorns still driving the crashed buses?
That's a good question. Probably. Maybe, maybe not.
Way better. I removed SOAM fire and smoke. Those things are FPS killers.
Yeah, they are.
Just ordered a Fractal 75 frame, so excited to get it put together.
Awesome.
One of my ELAs
Hell yeah.
just stutters, doesn't spin. Is that a broken wire?
Just stutters, doesn't spin. Could be a couple things. I would try putting a different motor on the same plug or pads, whatever you got it on, and see if it does the same thing. If you haven't already. That's where I would start though. And this map is live now, so if you guys want to go fly it, it is up and ready to rock. Alright, I wanted to read that.
At Eric
Post
Miner,
from
is it
Ashley
direct
really
solder
quick.
or the plug? I found HGLRC doesn't know how to put pins in plugs properly. Did that ESC is fine.
You know, that's a good point, is most of the time I do reviews on motors, I chop the plugs off of them, I just solder on. That, I need to, ooh, I should keep that in
9
mind.
motors left at RDQ.
That's a good call. Not for long, suckers! Look at this. See, like, it's like a big bite taken out of the front of the straw. What is that? Why would you do that to the top of a straw? It's a dickbag move, I tell you. All right, the post from Mr. Ashley. It says, video just use it as an example. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. In the next update to velocidrone, we will be making empty polyworld and dynamic polyworld open
The
access.
barista is trying to roofie you.
No longer premium content. So all the maps that he has made, you get all of them. The only thing you don't get is combat, which nobody plays. So it's a win-win. Anyways, that are part of the mobile automatically be available on desktop. Okay, that's also cool. So yeah, good news coming for velocidrone. I don't know. He doesn't say anything about.
RDQ needs to start
Doesn't say
bundling
anything
free
about
razors
timing,
instead
so.
of free battery straps with each order.
Free razors?
Haha, we played combat yesterday. I
Like
killed Neon a whole 3
shaving
times in
razors?
a match. Think he got me 19 times though.
I'd take them. All I'm doing is collecting a weird looking necklace of the battery straps outside. I don't
Yes.
even want to know how many I have of those stupid things. Yeah, I'll take a razor. Gimme. Let me clean her up. I'm getting a little scratchy on the neck. I could use it. RDQ, help me out. Just take that little buckle off of the strap, melt that bad boy down, flatten her out, give me a razor. And then I don't know what you're gonna make the handle out of. You're gonna figure that out. Send it off to the engineers to figure out. Okay. All right, so that's all done. That's good.
I like having excess battery straps. Put a couple of them together and you can tether hoop gates to things.
Yes, I do that.
Figure it out.
No, that's what. Yeah, figure
I
it out.
can't believe how durable my Tiny Ape Freestyle has been. I've beat the crap out of it and it just won't die.
That's a pretty reliable, cheap quad. If you want like a anytime anybody ever asks me for like a discount quad, I always send them towards Darwin FPV. They make some decent stuff. It's not the best, but it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be really affordable. So if you're buying it for that reason,
I use those
perfect.
battery straps for everything. Haha, they work really well to grip motors while cranking the nut down. I'll send you an electrical one with a 12S LiPo.
Jesus. That sounds aggressive. That might chafe more than my face. Might just zap everything. Come out looking like Mr. Clean. I'm buying all these motors. I hope everybody got them if they wanted them. Sorry. Do they have any Picos in stock? I bet they don't. That's another thing we need to carry more often. Foxy or Pico razors need to be in stock, please. Please. I need my Picos. No, they don't have any. Dag nabbit. Well, that's no help.
At Chopper Girl, I need one for my dog.
Do they have the ELRS Diamond? Oh, they do! Alright, we'll grab one of those too. I haven't been able to find those anywhere. Hopefully they're being restocked. Just now getting used to like setting those boards
add
up.
some epoxy to the Pico Spoium back edge. Yet it's weird that the Pico razor isn't more popular. It's like pinch quality but without the crappy fob slash distortion and only like 0.8 G heavier.
Why for?
I keep replacing the AA batteries in the kids' toys with small lipos. Their Paw Patrol RC car was ripped pink. I'll hook you up with some hedge trimmers for your dog.
Hedge trimmers with a big old battery on them. A big old battery. Alright, I'm getting these motors and a flight controller. That's happening. Everything else, I think I'm good on everything else.
Lost a resistor on the Pico in a crash.
Oh, I see. Okay.
They need some reinforce.
I see, I see. Must have been a hell of a crash or not a not very well soldered on resistor. I feel like I usually, like I accidentally already glue the bottom of the camera now that I think about it. Because when I put my cameras in the B-Brain canopy, the V2, you need to use glue. It won't stay in there. So I usually do a bead of glue all the way around it. So maybe that's why I haven't had it
RDQ is
happen.
gonna see two almost identical orders just a few minutes apart, lol.
Copying off
the
of your
Thomas
test.
Train track toys with a lipo. Haha, my gosh, they sounded like steam engines screaming, begging for mercy. Haha.
Sounds aggressive, man. It sounds like fun though. Just start jacking up all the kids' toys with stronger batteries. Just see what happens.
Boner, night spot.
I think that's soon. I think he was just talking about that earlier. I think. Stupid tear in the top of the straw. Whatever that is. I hope that's actual caffeine that I'm getting. Whatever it may be. Caffeine is key. And
Hey y'all, it's been fun.
the motors are mine.
Have a great weekend.
They are mine. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get out of here as well.
Hey at John E5 FPV drones.
Have a good weekend
Cut
as well.
off the top
Shawnee.
of that straw
Good to see you,
already.
brother.
We put
I'm
a
almost
bigger
done with the
battery
drink.
in a Power Wheels John Deere
Fine.
tractor and it would wheelie all day long.
That sounds like fun. My son does have a big wheels. I could do a little research on that. That'd be fun. It'd scare the crap out of him. Already giving him the second gear where you take the little screw out in it so they can go a little faster. Just giving him that. See his eyes light up and his head fly back. He's only 5 though. So. All right, they've been ordered. That zit is my confirmation. They are mine. All right, and on that note, I got other stuff I got to get done today. I got to run, but it's been real. It's been fun. Hope you guys enjoy your weekends if we don't see you tomorrow night. If you are around tomorrow night, we'll be live again. We'll have a multiplayer lobby open and flying in that new Tesseract map again. And just hanging out, probably switch up and fly some other maps if everybody gets bored or what have you. But we'll be around tomorrow night, probably around 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I'll try to remember to post on Facebook when I go live.
Thanks and have a good one all.
Thank you as well. Thank you everyone for stopping by. It's been real. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good day, boys and girls. Holler.
Thanks for flying this map, buddy.